In November, we sent out a short survey and asked our small group leaders what topic would be helpful to know more about. And everyone pretty much unanimously asked for more information about how to actively engage kids in their small group. So let's talk about it. First of all, we kind of have to go back to the basics. You need to get here before your kids arrive. And when they do, greet them by their name. Be ready to hand them a coloring sheet or a word find or whatever activity you use to welcome them into your small group. We have a really great curriculum, and you should use that to your advantage to help engage your kids. So often there's a question of the day, which is really an icebreaker. Use that activity to help get to know your kids. This is all about practicing the art of small talk. Now you may think, oh boy, if we ask that question, they're all going to yell at once. Well, guess what? I have a way that you can do this, then it won't happen that way. So let's just say our question of the day is, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? So this is how I would do it. I would say, we're going to do a question of the day. I want you to think about it in your mind. And when you know your answer, put your finger on your nose. While you're thinking, I'm going to share my answer. My favorite ice cream flavor is chocolate, peanut butter chocolate. And then you can begin to call on the other students that have their finger on their nose. If there's no question of the day in your curriculum, you can always easily think of one. Let's see, I can think of 3 or 4 right off the top of my head. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite candy? What's your favorite book? And there are websites that have great questions like that you can grab too. The next part of your curriculum that's set up to help you engage your kids is reviewing the Bible story. Now they've already seen the video, and this is the time where we read the story out of the Bible. You can use a kid's Bible or a regular Bible, and if you have readers, they can read. Just do it a couple verses at a time. And then ask questions. What happened next? Do you remember? What did Jesus do next? And in this way, you can help them remember and engage them throughout the story. Now in 4th and 5th grade, we don't have craft time, but they have a lot more time in theirs to ask questions and have further discussion, which is really great because these older kids do have a lot more questions and they're starting to think a little deeper. For the younger kids, we do have craft time, and this is another great time to chat, either talking about the story, do you think it might feel to be blind? Could you do this craft if you were blind? Those types of questions, bringing in the story while their hands are busy. The other thing you can do is really, if you have a day where all your kids are super chatty, chat with them back and forth. Find out what's going on. Who are they cheering for in the Super Bowl? This is a great time to get to know your kids. And last of all, make sure to pray with your kids. It's very important. Even if parents are lining up by your door, looking inside, waiting for their children, take that time, take a few minutes to say a short prayer for the kids in your small group. This is super important. I just wanted to let you know my top 3. It's learn your kids' names and greet them when they come in to the room. Ask them questions, get to know them. And 3, let those people that are in your small group, let those kids hear you praying for them. And lastly, as I sum things up here, I just want you to know that your role as a small group leader is very important. You show the kids Jesus, love and care while helping them learn more about Him. You're also the one who plays games with them and has fun with them. And we pray for you guys every week in our kids ministry group. We pray for the kids, that their faith will grow and that your faith will grow as you lead them. So I hope this was helpful information for you, and know that we continue to pray for you every week. Thanks, and have a great rest of your week.